Have you ever felt like building a community hub is only for people with massive audiences or a tech team or years of experience? Well, that's not true. You can actually start a community very easily online, and as long as you have a clear path, you can do so. So this video is going to share with you essential steps to do that. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm Nikki Kelly. I'm the founder of Wisdom and the FX program, and I do help people with the ideas that they have to create offers and so forth, and just turn their wisdom and ideas into some sort of income without the tech headaches or confusion. Our motto is just keeping it simple. So with respect to this video, we are going to help you build that dream community and understanding how to get people in there as well. Something that will allow your members to feel good, it will grow with you, and it just brings people together the right way. So let's dive in. So before you launch anything in step one, there are two things you need to know. Why does this community hub exist and who is it for? So this is what I actually call intention and identity. So we want to make sure that you're not vague about what it is that you're creating, because if you are, the information is just going to be scattered, right? And people just will not stick around. So you really want to make sure that you think about three things. What transformation are you actually helping people achieve in your community? Are they making connection with other people? Are you making them known that they're not alone? Here are some other like-minded people. Let's join in with all our passions that we have in similarity. Or is it you're helping people, progress, evolve, whatever it is, right? So think about that. The next one is, what are the topics or the values that are central to this space? Make people aware of that. And also, are you leading the journey or are you guiding people to share and connect with each other? So when you have that little foundation, what's the intention and the identity? It's a lot easier to begin the process. So here's a little tip. Think of one little thing with respect to where you are going to be inside this membership. Are you going to be more of a teacher? Are you going to be a mentor, a facilitator? Design the idea and plan around that. Now, in our description below, we do have a checklist guide that you can download. And in that checklist guide, there is one little action tip, or there's action tips for every step here. But the first action tip that you can go through is just creating that one-liner mission, vision, whatever it is for your hub. And it could be basically quite simple. It's this space is for who to do or learn what, so they can transform or whatever the outcome is. So when you create that one-liner, you can sort of just build from it. It's just very high level, but you can start building the plan, what it is that you're trying to do here. Like I said, what's the intention and what is the identity of this community that you're building? The second step is all about creating those small win journeys for your members. Now, your content isn't just there to live in a library, right? It's there to actually guide people. So you want momentum, the kind that makes members feel like, yes, I'm actually getting somewhere with this information, or yes, I'm getting somewhere with this community. So obviously ways to do that is creating that step-by-step journey so people are aware, where are they going in this membership? What are the potential outcomes of this membership? And if you're going to be doing that, think about things where you break it down into maybe 3 or 5 key strategies or 3 or 5 key categories, stages, whatever it is, learning points. So make sure each one is bite-sized, but make sure it's powerful too. And include things like, checklists, templates, or even prompt with, reflection prompts, just to get that engagement boost, getting people coming in and using the information that you're sharing, not just taking it in. All right, see you later, move on. You want to get that engagement. You want to get that interaction happening. Spacing your content also helps with retention. So whilst you're thinking about, the stages, the learning points, the bite-sized information, etc., and how you're going to deliver it with checklists and so forth, think about how you space the content. Now, some people do like to binge information, and spacing will stop that from happening so much. And I know we want to give a lot of value and give everything we can inside a membership, especially from day one. You don't have to do that. And what you're actually doing is helping, those that are trying to come into your system and just learn everything that they can. You're helping them learn the right way to retain the information that they're getting. And you also want to make sure that they do progress. So by spacing information, whether it's through date schedule or progress feeding, you're actually making sure that whatever content you put out there, yes, it might be in blocks of information. Just remind your members always that yes, take in all the information you want, but make sure you action on that content. So the next step is partially the tech, but it's mainly thinking about what kind of platform you need to use to make it feel like home for your members, right? So tech shouldn't be what stops you, but often it is, right? So think about what you want in a platform. You want to make sure that it's easy for members to find what they need, right? Where's the content? Where are the people? Where are you? And you also want to make sure it doesn't force you to actually duct tape different systems altogether. You don't want to be in a situation where your members are searching through emails to find a link to an event. You don't want your members sitting there going, hang on, what platform is it that I chat on? And when they go to chat, there's a disconnect because they see, oh, there's all the other memberships I'm in, and they get sidetracked, right? You just want to make sure that whatever tech you're going to use, it doesn't force you to make people go all over the place. Just a tip there. And that's one thing Wisdome doesn't do. Also, you want to make sure that it's a place that makes your members feel like they belong in there, right? It's not just another login. They know that when they're in there, everything they need is actually there. There's areas for support. There's areas of information. There's areas for engagement. Making sure that your members are aware that if I'm a part of this membership, I'm getting everything I need in this one membership. So that's the kind of platform you need to look at. Wisdome, like I said, Wisdome is built for this. So it is that all-in-one digital HQ, I guess you can call it, where you've got your content, you've got your group chats, you've got your community posts in there. It's all in one place, your events, courses, etc. We don't want people to feel like they're logging in here, they're logging in there when they're trying to connect with you in one spot. You just want to make it simple for your users. When they sit there and say, I want to go into Sam's Gardening Hub, they know exactly where to go. They just go to the one place. They log in there, everything is there. I'm in a number of memberships, communities, etc. And it's a common thing that we hear from our users, and why they've come over to us to Wisdome is because when you're a member and you join a membership, you want to know it's that community. And when you visualize the word community, it's one group, it's one entity in a sense. So you want to find everything in one place. So this is about training your community to understand that everything is here in this one place. So it's a place where they can get updates, where they can access lessons, they can grow, they can ask questions, feel comfortable, they can feel connected with other people and grow their own, connections with respect to that. So you want to make sure that you're creating that one space and they understand it's the one place they have to go to. So it really is thinking about training your audience in a sense, and to build a habit that when they think of you, they know exactly where to go. This can also be used as sort of a marketing strategy. You can let them know that with respect to the tech side of things going online, they just go to the one place. They're not distracted. They're not disconnected. They're just coming to the one place. And people love that. They love it when it's easy. So when you can really promote that and get people to understand your membership is one place, one location, easy to just, I'm thinking about doing this, I can go in there. Everything's there. Make sure you use that to really sell your membership to other people. So monetize with intention, right? So we don't need to sell 100 things. You really is valuable. And when you do it the right time and in the right way, you can really monetize. So how do you monetize with communities? Well, quite obvious. You can monetize through membership levels, tier levels, access levels. You can monetize with courses inside your memberships, outside your memberships, bring them in. You can monetize through paid challenges or events, masterclasses, whatever it is, right? You can monetize that way. But one thing I do want to point out is make sure it is valuable and people are getting transformation out of it. Sure, the key is that when members come in, they're not coming in just for access. They're actually coming in for transformation. So consider the time commitment. Consider what people really want. What are they wanting quick wins? Do they want the long-term learning? Match the offers that you have based on what your audience values. And over time, as you bring people in, you will get a better indication of what people are wanting and how they're wanting to receive that information or engage in the community. Sometimes a simple monthly plan is totally fine, and people will just add on if they want extra information. Some people will just come through via a program or via a course and they love what they learn and they want to extend with you into a membership. So just keep it simple for yourself. 1 or 2 maybe clear pathways where you can monetize your program or you monetize your business with them, but don't overcomplicate with too many avenues and ways to come in through you. Just keep it simple, not just for them, but also for yourself. And remember too, you can always evolve, but the best thing to do is just start strong and simple. So one thing I want to mention overall is you're not here to build a massive, complex ecosystem, right? You just want to build something that is easy and simple. Make sure that your content has a pathway. It's a place where people can connect and you have a few clear action steps within your system, what people can do, how they can grow. And just provide one really solid offer. How do you monetize your business? Keep it really simple and consistent. So if you've got an idea to create that dream membership hub, whatever you want to call it, HQ, remember you can do so. It's not hard to build. It's just a matter of planning it out, thinking of these things that I pointed out previously. So remember, you've got step 1, which is all about making sure that you are creating something with intention and has an identity. Step 2 is just making sure that you have those small wins in there for your members to come in. Remember, you're not actually creating something that's just a library of information. You are guiding people in your membership in some form or another. And then think of the kind of platform you want to create. What structure do you want your members to actually feel like they're home in, really? And then the next part is making sure that you're training your members to realize that this is the one place they can go to actually access you, your content, and each other. And then finally, how you can monetize it. Think of how simple you can actually start your membership with a monthly membership. What's involved in there? What's the value that they get out of that? It's not just something that they're paying for access. You've got to give them something of value. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do download the free Community Starter Club checklist, which is below in the description. It does offer a 20% coupon for our most popular business plan for Wisdom. And it is a lifetime 20% off. It's not just, 1 year and then you pay full price after that. It's 20% off. It's grandfathered, as we called it. So if you like this video, do make sure you click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.